Yo, yo, yo. Damn. This shit loud. Shit loud. Oh, you know what? I gotta have my yeah. Cause
50 Cent.
okay. All right, look. We back. Um, y'all know my set will be different every time. All right, this is what it is right now. But anyway, we're gonna see what's going on. I'm about to get back more active with this shit. I will. Also, I'm about to start going live on Kick too. So start following me on there. We playing GTA on the GTA server. But yeah, let's see what the fuck you talking about. 50 Cent betrayal. You know, Flacco, you've been feeling compromised lately, bro. Like, you really been feeling compromised lately. And I don't know how to explain it. Besides, you know what I'm talking about. And anybody hearing me say this probably kind of feel what I'm talking about. I don't know, bro. You've been like one of them niggas that's like talking bad about people, about doing things that you would do yourself. Okay? That's the best way I can put it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I still rock with your content. At the end of the day, when you like the artist, like the player, the sport athletic, and all the athlete, but you don't got like the person. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the person's just a flawed person. And we're all flawed, you know, we're all flawed. Come on. I don't want to give the guy a bad time.
Has a lot of people, more specifically rap fans, pissed off at him. I don't know why, because I didn't expect anything less from 50 Cent. But they're really upset at him after it was announced that he'll be performing at Donald Trump Jr.'s, I guess, concert at this exclusive club.
Anyway, 50 Cent will...
I already feel like I don't even want to watch this, only because, like, bro, nigga, that's like a nigga that's performing at a club and the club owner is fucking racist or something like that. Now let's say like, okay, no, you can't use that, Ron. Like, nah, like, okay, we know about Trump, boom. They got check is a check at the end of the day. Also, how many of y'all motherfuckers be having opinions and change your mind on that opinion? All right, so get the fuck out of how the fuck he's doing this shit. But again, Flacco is making this clickbait, this betrayal from 50 Cent. Bro, you work for Adam 22. Let's not talk about betrayal, right? I'm gonna keep moving.
Form at Donald Trump Jr.'s members-only MAGA club on the eve of America's 250th anniversary.
Very nice.
So that's the story. Yeah, it's an exclusive MAGA spot. Yes, they're saying that they charge $500,000 as an annual membership fee. Never heard of this, but they've actually, they're according to reports that they've already had
$500,000.
at Ja Rule, Busta Rhymes, Timbaland in the past.
Getting to the guap. You know, getting to the bag.
Oh God.
Guacamole.
This isn't about Ebro, so I'm not gonna go there. But I'm just gonna say, Ebro.
So people just kept bringing up the fact that 50 had said, even though we all know 50 Cent is super, it leans right, but that he turned down $3 million to perform at Donald Trump's Madison Square Garden rally.
Yeah, but he was probably lying.
And he was like, nah, he wasn't gonna get into politics, but here we are.
Well, this was
Rosenberg turned into Ebro. Look at the glasses. Look at it. Look at him. Look. Ebro he's a powerful force. He didn't fucking converted Rosenberg, bro. He didn't convert that nigga, bro. Damn. He would always be that I noticed when he started to sway away. I noticed. Damn, bro, you gotta stand on your own 2 feet, bro.
this is. I don't like it. Let's just start there. I think it's whack.
And these other names. How about?
I think it's whack for all of y'all. Ja Rule, Busta, 50, Timbaland. I think it's trash. I think it's whack. I think it's trash. And I know y'all don't need the money.
Watch me go from meal plan panic to meal plan perfection.
Now, bro, I just hate when these people who are compromised already talk about people compromising. You know what I'm saying? It's just always weird, bro. You automatically look stupid to me. You know what I'm saying? I'll listen and I'll watch whatever you gotta say. Sure, but like, bro, I mean, again, this is
the biggest contributing factor. I don't think money is their motivation. I don't think 50 Cent, Busta Rhymes, Nelly, multi-millionaires are selling out their brand for $100,000 to perform. I think it's much bigger than money. I think they realize that if you get next to MAGA, you get next to Trump, that comes with perks and privileges that you probably won't get if you're neutral or you're a...
Now, this is, again, people don't know business because they aren't in the business world. And even artists are just stupid because they just think that their talent is like That's all they need to know. Like, no, there's a lot of fucking shit to this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's who you know, not what you know. That's the real phrase for a fucking reason. For a fucking reason. These phrases that exist in this world and sayings, they're not for no reason, bro. They're not for no reason, I swear. But like, you know, it is perks to being around certain people. I remember like coming up, you know, I was like, I grew up on this, like, you know, this side of town, and then like, you know, moved into my grandparents' house and fucking was in a richer, not richer area, but like, you know, white kids and people who got privileges and shit. Now I would see what they was doing based on what I was seeing before, and I'm like, damn, so it's like, all right, so you just kind of like, and then you got your friends over here, and you're like, man, you know, shit, boom, and you like over here, boom, boom, and then you start to see like different things, like, oh, there's perks to different things, you know. Now that can make you sound like a bad person, but like through this life, everybody has ulterior motives. Don't go to Hollywood. These niggas are in Hollywood. Everything about Hollywood is that. You know, so when you're doing that kind of observing and doing shit as a kid and like realizing some things, you're understanding like, okay, we gotta have morals. You can't just be using people. But when you go into the industry, it's all that, all right? It is all that. Anything in the industry, anything political, everything is like that shit because these people are pulling the strings for whatever. They have to be doing things and be cool with people so they can get their way because they want to get this thing passed off over here. Is it right? Is it wrong? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But it's been going on for a long time and it's gonna continue to go on.
Poster Trump. Right, being next to MAGA gets you kind of business deals. Being next to MAGA gets you perks and privileges. Being next to MAGA gets you in on the corruption. If you get next to MAGA, you can probably get, I don't know, like this permit approved, tax breaks, this business deal approved, this underhand dealing. You operate in a realm right now to where there's really no rules. And the system is rigged for you financially and business-wise. So yeah, they're getting next to MAGA not because of money, but because of the connections. Now pair up all the
and you know,
you get.
I love, you know, Flacco does good shit. Don't get me wrong, but I hate on him. I always will. But like, Ebro and them niggas should understand that shit. Again, their personalities on the radio, they have to play certain sides. If you understand how this shit is, usually you have somebody that's gonna, if there's co-hosts, they're gonna be like opposite ends of opinions. That's the best ones that are out there. And if you're on the radio, you're running the best fucking format. You know what I'm saying? So, but there's there's things that you can do to fucking want to just combat to it, and like maybe they do understand that and they just want to say this shit. But then you get me over here fucking trying to break some shit down and like watch some shit, and I have a brain in my hand and it's like annoying to watch that shit. That's why I like niggas that give actual opinions of what they think, and it ain't like, I don't know, fucking to get plays and shit, like Trap Lord Ross and even Flacco. Even though he's compromised, you know, I like those kind of people, you know what I'm saying? It's better than fucking radio personnel because all they know is the front and just pull off a fucking, I don't know what you want to call it.
For being next to MAGA, pair that up with the reality of there's no consequences for being next to MAGA because all the evil of Trump and MAGA has been normalized. Like bombing up a school with like 163 little girls, that's normalized now. Pushing the Supreme Court to legalize racial profiling, that's normal now, right? Like that's normal, right? So there's no consequences now because people deem what Trump is doing as normal, and because it's deemed as normal, people aren't willing to throw you out with the bathwater because you choose to connect yourself with MAGA. So what are the repercussions? Like what's the downside of being next to MAGA? I don't see it. Right? Like, I just don't anymore. And 50 Cent, and they don't see it either. They realize that fake outrage is always going to exist. People are always gonna, oh my God, how dare you? But
I mean, that's a really good point. I mean, that's a really good point. If there was somebody that was gonna say, fuck it, nigga, I do that shit, fuck, it would be 50 Cent, for sure. Timbaland too. Busta Rhymes, I can see that. Busta Rhymes is secretly gay, but he been hiding something for a long time, so he don't have a problem playing sides and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he get it. I think he's gay though, y'all. We ain't never heard about Busta Rhymes dating nobody. Think about it. Think about it. And I'm wrong with the gay community, but think about it. I said it. I said it.
Supporting you, right back to watching your movies, right back to listening to your music, right back at your concert. So if you have to deal with temporary fake outrage to get a bunch of privileges and perks in the business world, why wouldn't you do it? Right? It's a no-brainer. Now, I wouldn't do it because I got morals and principles, but we're dealing with people who've been in Hollywood for so long, they don't have morals and principles. These people are void of self-respect and integrity. These people, only principles is the dollar sign. So, no, I don't expect any less from 50 Cent whatsoever.
So, let's put that over there. The reason y'all are doing this is because You want the business relationships, and you see these business opportunities for yourself. So,
You don't think in some cases it's just grab a bag?
I don't think it's just grab a bag at a private.
Okay, now they're getting to that. Okay, all right, you're getting there now. All right, I was just curious.
$500 for an easy private performance.
It's not five. No, it's $500 membership for the club.
We don't know what they got paid.
We don't know. I don't know what they're getting paid, but yeah, okay, maybe it is just a bag. But a lot of these dudes, even when you see, who did we see? Ivanka Trump and Hove and B, and they were sitting at the fundraiser table, right? Like it's all just big money. It doesn't mean that 50's vote. First of all, I don't even know if 50's ever voted. So as much as he's chimed in on politics, do we know if he's?
Shouts out to the niggas that never voted. I've never voted before either. I'm not a registered voter, never have. I don't even think I can. I'm not a felon, but yeah.
Actually ever cast a vote?
The hypocrisy of people in the media is also another contributing factor why these artists are selling their souls on a routine basis now and taking that MAGA check. Because Jay-Z was next to Ivanka Trump. Like, they was getting money together. And all the media dudes like Ebro, Rosenberg, and others, Charlemagne, Breakfast Club, they all came on their platform and made 1,000 excuses for Jay-Z. Anybody else next to MAGA, they got something to say. Jay-Z next to MAGA is no problem. So if you're an artist and you see Jay-Z get a pass to do whatever he want to do, right? Jay-Z got in bed with all the MAGA owners at the NFL and went out of his way to run negative stories on Colin Kaepernick to make him look bad, to get rid of.
You got to think 50, Timbaland, I'd even say Busta Rhymes might have had the mentality that wanted to get there. You know, he's still around, so you gotta give credit. Any of these artists that are from way back that are still relevant, you have to give credit. They have done these things, you know what I'm saying? Like, they played the game, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, 50 Cent not far off from what Jay-Z is as a person. It's more money, but like, bro, he's taking the steps. You gotta search yourself around these rich white people. I ain't even gonna just say white people, just the wealthy, you know, the fucking people who call the shots, you know what I'm saying? I don't wanna take away from one of them fucking powerful ass black men out there that's out there. I ain't gonna, you like, damn, bro, that niggas always saying rich white people, bro. Nigga, I'm a part of, you know, so I ain't gonna take away from you because I'm trying to be up there too, you know, but like, you know, you gotta get in bed with these motherfuckers, like you said, you know, it's important for different connections, and like some people just have a bad rep because they are rich, and that's not always the case. Everybody doesn't have the worst interest in you, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is everybody trying to be rich, but they hate rich people? I've never understood that shit. Weird. Human activity.
The Colin Kaepernick NFL problem. So if Jay-Z get a pass to do it, if you're an artist, bro, you're getting paid $250 to show up and perform for 15 minutes. Why wouldn't you do it? If Jay-Z get a pass, if these media dudes give Jay-Z a pass, why shouldn't I get a pass? It's really that simple. Now, of course, 50 Cent has voted before. I think 50 Cent is he's MAGA. I don't think you can look at 50 Cent and his behavior and his attitude and what he
I just hate how everybody, they be saying like somebody's MAGA or somebody like I get the generalization of this world is the downfall of the world. I promise you. That is our biggest downfall, is the generalization of shit. Like, you know, stereotype. People hate all these different things, but they be doing it, bro. Like, they hate something and do it subconsciously all the time. And it's like, bro, you guys are fucking idiots, bro. Like, I don't fucking know, bro. The world's fucking gonna be as the world, and it's gonna keep worlding, and you just gotta live worldly through the world, bro.
Publicly and say 50 Cent is not a Republican. Of course he is. After Mamdani won the mayoral election and became the mayor of New York City, 50 Cent posted, "New York is over. Pack it up. Let's go. The man's first job as mayor. Mamdani run New York." Do you understand? First off, you can't be any more wrong about somebody in your life. I don't think if 50 Cent tried, he couldn't be any more wrong. Mamdani won, and what he has done since he won has been a miracle. Mamdani approval rating is like 90%. This dude, if he was born in the United States of America, Mamdani would be the next president. And this is coming from somebody who has been skeptical, who has been very suspicious of Mamdani.
I don't know him. I ain't paid attention.
But what this man has,
I really have not paid attention to the whole thing right there with Mamdani and shit like that. So I don't know how to even talk on that shit.
Mamdani has proven that it doesn't have to be bad. that like this narrative we had of, man, it's politics. Nothing really changes. That's out the window. Bro came in, man. Rent freeze, got it. Right? Got it. Right? Daycare, got it. Like, free child, got it. Like, bro really came in staying on business and doing everything he promised. So 50 Cent, who is reacting to one of the brightest spots on the left, with this, clearly shows you where he stands. He's not a Democrat, he's not on the left, and he doesn't have to be. Right? He doesn't have to be. I don't consider myself a Democrat. I don't consider myself somebody who's on the left. Right? I'm more moderate, to be honest, and that's not a cop-out, I promise, because there's a lot of people who use that as a cop-out. But 50 Cent is clearly a conservative. He's clearly Republican, right? He's clearly MAGA. So he posted this, rest in peace.
Conservative, Republican, MAGA. Like, bro, I'm sorry. To me, a conservative and then saying Republican are different things, you know what I'm saying? They're the same, but they're different, you know what I'm saying? And then you say the MAGA thing, and they're super grouped. I don't know. I don't like the way that was said. I don't like the way that was said. I don't.
NYC founded 1624, died 2025. That kind of proves that 50 Cent is on no spectrum of a Democrat. Even the more moderate leaning, right leaning Democrats like Hakeem Jeffries, he can't even criticize Mamdani right now. That's how much Mamdani has been putting belt to behind. Like, Mamdani is such a champion and such a star on the left. Mamdani can go to any major city right now and win the mayor race. There's not a left-leaning city or state that Mamdani can't go to and win almost any position he wants in that state. That's how much of a star he is. So for 50 to be against him clearly shows you where 50 Cent aligns.
No, he's never endorsed anyone.
Right.
50 would not be progressive, by the way.
I'm not saying he would. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying for people to be surprised, what ideals has he ever espoused that would make you think he's like on board with like great progressive ideology?
Exactly. Nothing.
No disrespect, it's just true.
So I have zero expectations, but I think it's whack. I think it's trash, especially at a time where the communities that all of y'all come from, you know, are dealing with the fallout of all of this BS. That's really the piece for me.
Well, I think about the people that are celebrating it. Think about the kind of people that are there listening to you know, in 50's case, do basically straight up gangster rap. Think about like the kind of people that are enjoying it. Like that's literally.
People are also pointing out this clip from like a year ago where 50 Cent is claiming that Donald Trump offered him like $3 million to perform at the inauguration, and he turned it down because he don't want to get involved in politics. But when I did my full research, the reality and the truth of exactly what happened tells a different story.
Okay, that's already sold.
Yeah.
Where?
You know, I'm not wasting time.
At all.
Debbie, I was going to ask you, you know, politics is coming up, election. Is it true Donald Trump tried to give you money to endorse him one time?
I got a call, but they wanted me to, well, Sunday.
Oh, they wanted you to come yesterday,
Madison Square Garden?
this week.
She wanted you
Oh yeah, because they wanted you to perform Mini Men. They wanted you to perform Mini Men at the RNC too, right?
Yeah, and they was gonna offer me $3 million.
To perform?
At the RNC or this past Sunday?
Huh?
At the
This past Sunday.
At $3 million.
Mhm.
And then they offered you money for the Republican National Convention too, right?
You turned
How
it
much
down?
was that?
Yeah, I didn't even go far back. I wasn't talking to them about that kind of stuff because I'm afraid of politics, bro. So you understand? I'm not like
You know that gang
World of
bang, no
politics.
gang bang with politics.
no gangbang, no politics. You know, it's because when you do get involved in it, no matter how you feel, someone passionately disagrees with you.
That's everything, though. I mean, politics is worse, but
It's
that's
worse now,
everything.
though.
Look, if you say, I stay away from religion, I stay away from politics.
I mean,
Religion-
it's PR training right there. You know what I'm saying? It can be damaging. You know what I'm saying? It's just facts. Talking about anything, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you are, on what side you are, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It just is what it is regardless, because humans are fucking toxic and they think they know everything and they fucking generalize. Again, in this video, don't generalize. I think that's the fucking topic of this. Who knows? Bye.